Okay, so y'all want to play this game? All right, let's play it. Let me expose your agents. So now, all of a sudden, this dude showed up on my timeline, right? His name is Victor Manuset. Remember I talk about how they like to use people with the names that either will like like this dude I used to know. I went to high school with named Winston. All of a sudden, I started seeing him whenever they started targeting me heavily. I'll go on my block. I'll see him also. His name is Winston. So this dude here, Victor, you know, we work together. We used to work together at the company that I worked for, and I talk about how uh, they try to get the target to be dependent on some type of substance, right? Whether it be alcohol or drugs. Let me see if I can find it here. Um, okay, so here it is. Intimidate the person, right? With the force or group sanctioned secular psychological threat, for example, it may be suggested or implied that failure to adopt the approved attitude, benefits, or consequence behavior will lead to severe punishment or dire consequences, such as the physical or mental illness, the reappearance of a prior physical illness, drug dependence. Drug dependence, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to tell you this story, okay? Well, it's not really a story, but it's something that happened to me. So, anyway, um, so Victor and I went out one night to this club in the city. Okay, this was after work. And this was the very first and last time that I went anywhere with this guy. So we were in the club, and he takes out this, something that's wrapped in foil, and he asks me if I want some. So I'm like, want what? And he says to me, cocaine. And I said, no, no, thank you. And that was the very first and last time that I went anywhere with this dude. Okay? Unbeknownst to me at the time that this is what they were trying to do to me is to try to get me hooked on some sort of drug. Because, again, in the Coercive Persuasion Program, this is a tactic that they'll use, okay, to try and control you or to destroy your life, right? And you wouldn't even, think that, this was all being orchestrated, but this is exactly what's happening. So, all of a sudden today, right? See, when I fight them hard, they'll fight back and they'll try to use people, that I knew or that I know to like try to send me some sort of subliminal threat, right? So, for example, and I forgot to put this on the other video. So, before I left the house today, I was in my bedroom and I got up and I went to the bathroom. Now, when I walked through the hallway, I saw my niece standing in her bedroom, basically staring out into the hallway, right? Just standing there, staring like a zombie. So I went into the bathroom, and then I came back out because I had to get some sanitary wipes, okay? And so as I went back into the bathroom, she was still standing there like a zombie. So when I closed the bathroom door, I heard her door close, her bedroom door close, and she left, right? And I was talking to a TI later on, and I was talking about how they mind control people with this technology, right? With the frequency that puts them into a zombified state, okay? And this is what they're doing. So, they're attacking me on two fronts. When I'm by Pam, using her and my kids, and when I'm home, using family members and their children to target me, okay? And so again, like I said, so now all of a sudden this dude shows up on my timeline. Now the only time this dude will show up on my timeline or I'll see him on my timeline is when I'm being targeted. Okay, so bring it on. I'm going to expose everybody you try to use to try to send me some type of subliminal message. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, so you can send your agents to try to you did before to try to get me hooked on cocaine, and that didn't work because I don't use drugs. Okay, you can carry on, carry on. This is a brand new day, and I gotta say thank goodness for the internet. Thank goodness for the internet. Okay, and the internet has been a very good tool for us as TIs to use. Okay, whether it be exposing what it is that's being done on, and coming in contact with one another to share our experience, our stories, and to form some form of community to talk about what's being done to us. So come on, let's go. Who's next? Who's next?